Hello everybody, I'm back. I want to continue the story that I have for you. Before I start on to the next part, the next past life that I experienced, I want to elaborate a little bit on some of the stuff I didn't talk about. The mosquitoes drove me away. It was so bad. I'm going to skip around just a little bit. When I was in the spacecraft on Mars, and I witnessed the energy beam hit the ground and rip across Mars and create Valles Marineris, I saw a tidal wave of sand. It was to the far left, and it went north, and it hit a cliff, and it went straight up into the air, and it dissipated. There was no explosions, there was no sparks, there was nothing like that. The ground just collapsed. When I was in the ship, just like in the President's building on our home planet, the ship had telescopic glass also. And after the collapse, he hit the glass telescope to the ground, and I was able to see just dirt and rocks and shrubbery, but not one clue of a structure. Even the 6 that were on the surface that are now gone. Also, when I was on our home planet, the reason why we were trying to hurry and do what we were doing is because the enemy was on the way, and we knew it. And when the glass was able to see Mars sticking out of the black, I know the angle of where they come from, and it was to my right by looking at Mars. And when I get hypnotized, I believe the name of them will come out. And there wasn't too much more that I could remember. And after we went north into the Congo and we landed, and I could see a round structure being built, and we climbed out of the ship, and I stepped over a log, and I saw the white flash. When the white flash faded away and I was into another lifetime, I was sitting on a couch holding a little baby, probably 2 or 3 months old, and I was sitting on the right side of a brunette lady that was probably my wife, and I was holding my child, and I was waiting for the military to come get me. It was a green car with a star on it. It looked like something back in the 70s, what you would see. And I remember my wife, I'll say, was telling me to be careful. And I can look around and I can see the shiny hardwood floors. The house was beautiful, clean. I was holding my baby, loving my baby. We got a knock on the door. And I got up and I went with them. And I remember driving away and looking back at the house. And the house was just like a typical house with a big, beautiful white front porch and big picket fence. It was at the end of, say, the letter T when you're driving away and you look back at the top of it. It was across the street, but straight. And then it skipped around a little bit. It went from driving away to landing in a helicopter. And when I landed in the helicopter, there was a round landing zone with a wagon trail just ahead of the landing zone that went left and right. When we jumped out of the helicopter, we ran to that wagon trail. On the other side of that wagon trail were rice paddies. There was 2 side by side, and then further away, there was two more side by side that were connected to these two. When you get on that logging road, or cart road, or wagon road, whatever, and you look left, you can see maybe a half a mile or a mile, and then there's like